Hi, I'm Peter Morin. I'm kind of known as the old guy, or as Digger calls me, the old man. And I build trails and ride mountain bike. I started in about 1992 or 93. Got tired of going through brake shoes all the time, so I started filling mud holes in, and then just got carried away. Well, it was 7 Leopard. Leopard was built by Jimmy Lepard, and that's what it's supposed to be called, Lepard, not Leopard. Well, none of them were sanctioned, nothing. It was they were all rogue trails. You know, people just came out and built trails. Oh, there was no rock work. It was, I mean, the original trails were loam, and loam makes great mud. It's not like the good gold that we use today, and nobody was doing drainage or any of that stuff. Like Upper Oil Can, which I rebuilt and originally built all the stunts. You know, at one time that was the trail to go to. I counted 24 people armoring up to go down that one day. Oh, we're on the Kirkford. Well, it was built by Brian Ford and Ross Kirkwood. We want to make it for intermediate. So the bottom, it's the lowest trail in the mountain. It should be the easiest, not the hardest. As we keep building, like to do this trail now, it won't take me long to go up and rebuild it, not like when I first do it. And each time you get it better, it stands up better. And everything's evolved. Now people are looking for fast and flowy. I think Whistler Bike Park had a lot to do with that. The original bikes are hardtails, cantilever brakes, and no fork at all. And I mean, they were built totally wrong. I look after 7 Secret, Leopard, Crinkum Crankum, Kirkford, and the Cedar Trail. Those are the ones that are mine. And this year, Gord has okayed me to work on the climbing trail, because I knew if I worked on my trails, there would be nothing for these other people to do, because I would have them all finished now. You know, the shore, when it got its reputation for being gnarly, it wasn't gnarly. It was steep and skinny ramps, and I mean, we're riding hardtails. These people that want to ride gnarly trails, go get a hardtail. I had one person telling me, he says, "You're making 7 too easy," and I told him, "You're not going fast enough." The same person, I remember I was working on a section, I thought, well, shall I fix this armoring or not? And I thought, oh no, and it was him and his friend came down and walked it, and I thought, oh, I may as well fix it, you know. And all I did was smoothen it out. It was still as steep, and the smoother you make them in a dirt trail, the better it stands up. Rolls and stuff are fine, but if you got bumps, especially a rock, your tire, and you're fixing it all the time, so make it smooth. My favorite trail is the one that's usually that I've worked on, that's had the most work on, that's smoothest, because I do ride a hardtail, and I like to go fast. Dangerous Dan, he'd built the Circus. Well, I remember riding the lobotomizer on that. That thing was so steep that your back wheels didn't touch going down. Yeah, and I think it was 16 feet of no rear wheel touching. So you didn't touch brakes till you got to the bottom. I was being interviewed by Bike Magazine one time, and they asked me what was the scariest thing I ever did, and I says, I don't know, but I can tell you the stupidest. Second time I was riding the bike park, second day, and the crabapple hits. And I hit the jump, and I remember going up, and I'm looking down as I'm going over, and there's a guy laying there, and I'm in the air, and I have enough time to think, is he hurt? Should I stop? I better. And then I landed. And then I looked ahead, and I went, holy cow, that's where I landed. So I told Digger I did 50 or 60 feet, and he went, oh, BS. And anyhow, so the next day I went up and paced it. It was over 100. I know exactly where I landed. And if I'd have gone another 5 feet, it would not have been pretty, because it was going uphill then. So that was stupid. In riding accidents, I've had 2 concussions, 1 broken collarbone, broken thumb, a dislocated thumb, and I don't know how many broken ribs. Back when we were learning, I mean, we're on the ground all the time. You know, I'm 78. I mean, how many more years am I going to be able to? I'm hoping, you know, main thing is to have fun. Well, now I should just say, you know, I'm almost 80. I got to make it so I can do it.